What up, YouTube? Back at it again. Welcome back to Zack Overreacts. We're checking out. And if you're here from my other channel, appreciate you stopping by. I just click on random stuff. People send me stuff, and usually just once the algorithm gets to know like the random things I click on, a lot of the stuff I watch isn't. So my other channel is music based. If you guys don't know, thank you for stopping by. But I will link it down below if you like music reactions, whatever. So this is me just watching anything random. Also, I may get out and you may see me out and about in town doing stuff. I may just post whatever here. So really anything that's going on, this is where I'm going to put it because the other one is kind of solely music related, and it doesn't everything doesn't always fit within that. But anyways, love to have you here. Please like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much as the channel grows. Best way to get me is on Patreon. Still the same Patreon. Jump over there if you want to recommend anything. It's free. I'm definitely any content flies here. So right now we're looking at a Robert Downey Jr.'s audition for Iron Man popped up. I'm like, you know what? I have interest in this because I'm a big Marvel fan. I've seen each of the Iron Mans. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you how many times. I could probably recite them each line for line. For whatever reason, I think I like two the best. Or at least I've watched it the most. But three with the terrorist stuff and there's a lot of, I don't know. It got a little, I don't know. I like two the best. Anyways, not to get into that. I've never seen the audition though, but we're gonna watch it right now. Hopefully, I don't get hit with any copyright or anything. I've noticed that it happens, but let's dive in. I don't need earphones for this. It's interesting though. Before I start, it's finding the right character for this role is I feel like you couldn't have really done better. Smug, arrogant, just very quick-witted. I think he fit this perfectly.
Camera set and action.
Oh, Mr. Stark, you have been described by some as a Da Vinci for our time. What do you have to say about that?
Da Vinci, ridiculous. I don't paint.
Oh, and what do you have to say about the fact that Stark Weapons is responsible for millions of deaths since World War II?
Oh, boy, let me guess. Berkeley? Ms.?
Miss Summer, and it's Brown.
Okay. Well, listen, Ms. Brown. It's an imperfect world, but it's the only one we've got. I assure you the day weapons are no longer needed to keep the peace all happily transist to manufacturing bricks and beams for baby hospitals, making hemp pants and the like. But until that time, can I get you a drink?
You rehearse that much?
Yeah, every night in front of the mirror before bed. Why, is it stale?
Well, I can picture that.
I could show you firsthand.
Sorry, I don't laugh at your jokes. I haven't been paid to like all the DOD fat cats in this place, Mr.
Sorry,
Stark.
stick around. You'll be on payroll soon enough. Call me Tony.
I'm sorry, Tony. I was looking for a more serious answer.
Okay, here's serious. My old man had a philosophy. Peace by definition means having a bigger stick than the other guy, so I feed the good dog. We arm the good guys because you can be sure as shit someone's arming the bad guys.
Nice justification coming from the guy selling the sticks.
You mean my father? My father, who was commended by FDR for working on the Manhattan Project, who helped defeat the Nazis?
Well, others call it war profiteering.
This is a rhetorical question, no need for a response. Tell me, do you plan to run any pictures of all the millions that we've saved by advancing medical technology or kept from starvation with our telecrops? Or are you going to ignore all those advances that were spawned from military funding?
Wow. Wow, you really have all of this down. You ever lose an hour of sleep your whole life?
I gotta tell you, is that thing wrong? You're never gonna get me in the sack with that attitude. Crudité?
Yo, dude. And that's not even like word for word what was said, but like you could kind of see it progressing. And that's just an audition, man. I feel like he kind of is that role, right? That was outstanding. The subtle looks, just the way he came off, so good.
Crazy.
Okay.
That not so much.
Done. Done. You're still Buckingham Palace. What do we got? What, I gotta break out the psyops? There it is. There's a smile. It's okay. Yeah, so it's natural.
I told you he kind of is he is day to day Tony Stark. That's just a role he plays. Somebody named him Robert at some point in time. His name is Tony.
Less muscles to smile. Seriously. I gotta hand it to you guys. Every single one of you deserves a medal. I shit you not.
Thank you.
Mr. Stark.
Please call me Tony. I mean, seriously, here you are. You're sweating balls in the desert. You're fighting for our freedom back home. And it's ghastly. The conditions. There's not a woman in sight.
I'm a woman.
Yes. Clearly. Although I retract that statement. I'd like to admit that. God, so I would...
It's crazy too because you know the actual scenes, right? And you remember that, but like it's just this is so he's so good at this.
Get you back home. I got him in rotation like pitchers. What do you got? What do you got? What's getting you through the cold nights, huh? Don't ask, don't tell.
Jimmy met a goat.
You did.
Hey, at least it's a girl, okay?
You know what? That's jealousy. Can you smell that? At least you're a one-goat man. It's hard to come by.
One goat man.
All kidding aside. There's a lot of us doing well back home. We owe a tremendous amount to your sacrifice. I know I'm just a schmuck in the suit who's going to take off in a helicopter in 20 minutes, but there's not much I can do for you, but I'm going to show you a good time. That's something I'm highly decorated for.
Good enough.
I got something special planned for you boys, girls, back at the base.
Great.
But there's one condition. You ready? Will you comply, soldier? Sure. Jimmy.
And they're like some of them are like laughing through this a little bit, and he's just not breaking, man. He like it's wild.
Jimmy, you get first dibs on
I've
the
never
petting
seen
zoo.
this.
You like that? Sometimes they don't hit. That's all. I'm out here. I'm shooting. In my own special way.
And action.
So who else knows about this?
Nobody. Well, as always, there's a chance Pepper might know. I probably think, yeah, Pepper knows everything.
Yeah, well, this is quite a feat of engineering.
It should be a real breakthrough as the power supply rest just kind of built itself.
I tell you, if you made a couple of these for the military, I can probably make all those problems go away.
Now, nice, you know if I hand this over 5 years, we'll be fighting against these things.
I can disobeyed a direct order.
Oh, is that what I did?
A direct order to keep them from blowing you out of the sky. Next time I may not have that same result.
Maybe next time you scramble F-22s against me, I just might not play defense.
Are you threatening me?
Weapons that I built are being used to kill innocent people. Can't let that happen. It's my problem. I'm gonna take care of it.
God damn it, if you start invading sovereign airspace and waging a personal war, it is my
How
problem.
about the fact that this whole country's about to have a big problem and no one seems to give a shit?
It's complicated.
Is it? Not for me. I can make a choice. I can fight for what's right. Tell me, Rhodey, if you were me, would you sit on the sidelines? Could you live with yourself if you did? I know you. Yeah, that's right. You do something about it, too.
It's not up to us to decide.
You heard that, right? That's where you're wrong. I'm gonna get back to work. See yourself out. You remember the door, right?
Got it, man.
Yo, that was really good. Wow. I'm not like I've never been in that world where like you watch auditions like that. I know I get it. You show up, you read a script, etc., etc. But like, I mean, and none of the actors he was talking to were used, right? They're just coordinating on set script, right? So it's, but he's like, you got to like wake up and make a choice. Like, I would think for like days, I would like want to just become that, right? And just everything I do would be like Tony Stark, right? It would just, if I have like an audition or opportunity, unless you could just flip a switch and then you just get in that mode, but like I'd probably want to live it for a minute and like go to restaurants and just be some condescending rich prick, you know, that kind of like talks over people, talks past people, and it's it's really interesting to see that. I've never seen that, but damn, was he good at that? Uh, Different words, different script a little bit. You know what scenes he's referencing, obviously, if you've seen the movies, but well, the first movie. But it's I mean, you could put that directly in the film and it wouldn't miss a step. That's welcome to Tony Stark. Thanks for joining, by the way. Make sure you like, comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed. We're going to do a bunch of fun stuff on the channel. I have no idea what gets hit with copyright and what doesn't anymore. I'm good at the music portion of it. We're about to dive into the rest of it. I've already gotten a couple things blocked so far, so we'll learn as we go. We'll have some fun together. We'll talk to you on the next.